I'll come before you today with some amazing news. Netflix's TV show of Resident Evil has been cancelled. What a shame. When will these harebrained, mullet-breathing fuckfaces understand that we want a faithful rendition? I don't mind small changes, but to change the entire identity of a show or a game that's adapted into a show is absolutely ridiculous to me. Why even bother making it, well, anything if it's going to differ that drastically? Why bother making it at all? Make it its original thing. Then I can hate that just as equally, because even if the Resident Evil TV series had been an original show, it would still have been piping hot shite. And I mean the kind of shit that could strip skin from bone kind of hot, lava hot piss and lava hot shit. That is what we had in Resident Evil, a Netflix story, or whatever the fuck they're calling it. It's just called Resident Evil. But yeah, it resembled the games in name only. A couple of monsters here and there, that was it. Nothing special. Absolutely tragic. We'll never see that awful Lance Riddick tyrant. Thank God. That will remain buried. The only thing that will be sticking up out the ground of that is a hand, and I will see to it that it gets jobby done. Fuck it, ever in a day, motherfucker. So this is some great news, even though it was #1 in the Netflix charts. They could put anything at #1 and say it did well. There's no proof that it did or didn't. So when you can actually pick your own top 10 regardless of the numbers, no one really cares. The fact that it went on to Rotten Tomatoes and it got blasted into space via a fucking space rocket shaped like a big dildo, it should tell you some things. I don't really necessarily trust these review sites. It's too easy to manipulate the numbers, but in this case I'm going to laugh anyway because I hated it. Yeah, all joking aside, the CG was terrible, the story was nonsensical, the constant jump from the future to the past was irritating at best. Lance Riddick did not do justice to Wesker. That's not entirely his fault, he was horribly miscast. But I will say that I think he'd make a good Blade, or something along those lines. I mean, he did look the part as Blade in Resident Evil, even though that's not the intention, but there you go. I can't even remember if he had the red eyes that Wesker's got in this show. I can't remember. I don't think so. That actually make a contrast with him being so dark in leather and being a black fella. Having the red eyes, that actually would have been pretty cool. Be good as a Terminator as well, because he's got the height, the stature. So many other things he could have done better than this. The paycheck must have been astronomical. I can't believe he sat down and read this script and thought, wow, I'm getting involved in something really special here. Just don't think so, I can't. No, that's no selling it with me, I'm afraid. Here's a couple of $1 million, Lance. Would you like to start a Resident Evil show? Yes, why not? I don't see why not. That money is quite lovely. It'll look great in my bank account. Something like that went down. Must be. Has to be. So I think the best thing that Netflix could probably do now is just delete that and work on Infinite Darkness. I know Infinite Darkness wasn't that great either, but it was a damn sight better than that live action shite. They could work on it. Stop making Claire such a fucking useless bastard. She survived Raccoon City outbreak. She fought in it alongside Leon. Don't turn her into just a useless journalist, please. That's fucking garbage. And I think Claire's every bit as loved as Leon is. No joke. So, well, friends, the complaining has once again yielded some positive results for a wee change. It's not all doom and gloom. Bye bye Netflix. On Netflix? No. Bye bye Resident Evil Netflix. You won't be missed. I needed that series like I needed 100 extra pinholes in my penis. Try to play the fucking thing like a clarinet every time you want to go for a pish. Nah. No thank you. I will leave it here. Just wanted to have a wee celebratory video. Good job, old chaps and chapettes. Pip pip. See you later. Good night. Mwah. Subscribe.